What's up everyone, it's Magic here, and today I'm going to give you a comparison between the two G Master lenses, 85 G Master lenses. We have the old one, 85mm f1.4 G Master, and the new one, 85mm f1.4 G Master 2. And probably you think like the G Master 2, it's better. Like, it's obviously technically better, but there's something about G Master version 1 that I personally like, and I'm gonna try to show you in this video. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna take my 5 minutes shooting with both of these lenses, so 85 G Master 1, 85 G Master 2 on Sony a7CR, and I'm gonna shuffle all these photos, put them on my blog, so you can try to guess which one is which, or maybe try to decide which one you prefer. And then I'm gonna give you side-by-side comparison shot on tripod. The light, as you can see, we have like this soft light. We're very close to sunset. It's like fall, so you know the sun is super soft, and I'm here in this, let's say, quite rural area because I want to maximize the bokeh options with this location. So we have like lots of these, which I think will look great in the background. I'm gonna be shooting my wife, Suzanne, you know her, and I'm gonna be editing all the photos in the new Aperty software, which is the sponsor of this video. Let's go. So obviously performance-wise, if we're talking about using any of the modern cameras, so I'm shooting A7CR with, you know, with all these new autofocus systems, AI unit and so on, the new G Master is gonna be way better. It has faster autofocus, it has linear motors first of all. The old one didn't have linear motors, and you can feel the elements moving when you're focusing. So this is the obvious answer. If you're about performance, you get the new one. But here I want to present you the difference in terms of the image look, because I think that some of you are going to enjoy the version 1 actually. So the beauty of using a camera like Sony a7CR is that you get the amazing 61 megapixels in this perfect compact body. And then using lenses like G Master lenses gives you this amazing sharp image. But that combination of 61 megapixels and super sharp image is also your enemy sometimes. And let me show you how to make it work with the Aperty, the new software, which is actually coming out this week. So they're sponsoring this video. Let me show you the workflow, how it works. Let me edit those images in the Aperty, and then let's look at the side-by-side comparison photos of G Master 1 and G Master 2. So again, look at this. This is the 100% zoom on a portrait like this. Obviously, even though there's a makeup, even though, like, you know, we were prepared, this is a good lighting, we're gonna see some blemishes, we're gonna see some, you know, some skin stuff that is typical. That is the result of using high megapixel camera and super sharp lenses. So first of all, I loaded the entire folder. This is not like the type of software that edits a single image at a time. You can batch edit tons of photos, and this is what makes Aperty so special in my opinion, that you can combine amazing skin retouching for portraits and batch editing. That is something that is actually super useful. So I'm selecting this image, and what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna actually use one of the presets. I want to get the entire edit done, and one of my favorite ones is the golden hour. Look at this, one click, bam, it actually looks so great. And now I'm gonna use like my typical, I'm gonna lower the exposure, I'm gonna increase the temperature to make this image slightly warmer. That's perfect. So this is, let's say this is my base editing of this image, which already looks great. But again, if you zoom in, you will notice that the skin is not perfect. I'm gonna go here to the retouch menu, and here you can first of all see that it recognizes a person. This is individual female, and I'm gonna use two tools, skin blemish and skin smoothing. First of all, I'm gonna do blemish removal up to 100, so you can see the difference. And you're gonna notice, you might notice that some of the stuff disappeared. And now let's use the skin smoothing. Let's start with the maximum so we see if we enjoy it or not. And look at this, it like it looks great because it does retain the details in the skin. It's not just blurring the skin, it's actually keeping the skin texture as it was, which is in my opinion the perfect way a tool like this could work. My sweet spot, I find it to be around 60-ish, 60 to 70, and what I like doing as well is giving the face brighten, so brightening the face to around 30-ish. Because then I can darken the entire image once again. So I'm going to lower slightly the exposure. Look at this. I'm going to zoom out. It's processing the image and look how different it is. Look at the before and after. Before and after. We still have all the texture. All like skin looked very detailed, but it's very smooth and nice, and it's just perfect. And now the best part is I'm gonna click copy edits. I'm gonna select all of the images and I'm gonna click paste edits, and it's gonna do entire process, including the skin softening, brightening the face, and everything to all of these images. And now let's take a look at the different one just to see if it worked. Boom, let's take this one. Look at this. It's perfect. It is actually perfect. Let's zoom in. Boom, look at this. Before, after. Before, after. This is amazing. Okay, let's compare the images, A to B images now. So I exported the JPEGs from Aperty, so these are edited images. I'm gonna use the Lightroom because it's gonna be the easiest to compare the images. So on the left, you see the new G Master, on the right, you see the old G Master. And by looking at the image, like it looks pretty similar, as you can tell. But what is interesting, I find that G Master version 1 is slightly smoother in the background. There is something smoother, something more analog in the background. Then obviously, when we're looking at the sharpness, the G Master version 2 is going to be sharper. Here you will see the difference in bokeh, even bigger difference in bokeh, because now we have some of the bokeh balls. So obviously also the new G Master has like better optical performance, so you won't see any of the green fringing or purple fringing, any of the chromatic aberration. On the old G Master, you will see some, depending obviously on the background. But here, what is more interesting, you will see that the character of the bokeh is slightly different. Look at this. Again, on the G Master version 1 is slightly smoother. It's just like slightly more blurred and round-ish, while in G Master version 2 is like kind of more harsh looking. You can see like kind of more individual bokeh balls here, like there are slight cut-eyed here on the edges. And then zooming out again, it's so hard to tell any difference. You will see the difference in the sharpness. You can see the sharpness in the hair here is just like, it's way sharper than this. So here you get that extra softness on the subject that you're focusing on. Here, another image. Let's try to see any difference in the bokeh. It's very similar. Here you will see more distinctive chromatic aberration on the old G Master. You can see it's getting slightly greener in the highlights, but other than that, they're pretty similar. And again, you will see that the G Master version 1 is just like smoother, slightly smoother, maybe slightly more blurry, but it's smoother. And then again, looking at the subject, this one is sharper than this one. So new is sharper than old one. Two more images. So this one, you can judge for yourself the difference in the smoothness of the background. And here you have the subject farther away. You can see bigger difference. I feel like with the subjects that are farther away, you will definitely see like the better results with a sharper image, because again, like our main subject is way smaller in the frame, so sharpness helps in a situation like this. But judging at the both images side by side like this, I would say they don't look that much different. And then on top of that, the one with the old G Master can be slightly smoother in the background. So is it worth paying $500 more for the new G Master?
take the test. Take the test and see if you can tell the difference. If you can't tell the difference, then the answer is in the performance. If you want the performance, like, you need the new G Master. But if you like the photos from the G Master 1 more, if you like that, you know, slightly less focused image, slightly more analog look, and you don't care about performance, maybe you're not rocking any of the new Sony cameras, you might be good as well with the 8514 G Master version 1. So don't always go for the newest. Make the decision that suits your style, make the decision that suits your budget and everything. Yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure to check the Aperty, the software is amazing. And yeah, I see you guys in the next video. Bye.